Hello, Taysir here at T for Design. One of the most common requests we get from SOLIDWORKS learners is asking about how to use SOLIDWORKS simulations. And if you're wondering about that, then this video is for you. Because in the next 10 minutes, you will be comfortably able to use SOLIDWORKS simulation tools even if you never used them before. So, let's get started. To do this, we are going to find the stress distribution for this type of table design. This table is made of AISI 1020 steel and is used in a machine shop. One side of it is fixed to a wall, while the other side will hold the weight of up to 250 kilograms. The 3D model for this table is available for you to download with this video to better follow up. Before we get started, I have to tell you that every part simulation study we do would follow the same steps. So let's list them out real quick. 1 is to prepare the model. 2, to assign the material. 3, to start the simulation study. 4, to apply the fixtures. 5, to apply the loads. 6, to generate the mesh. And 7, to run the study. Now, let's move into the software and do those real quick. Now we are here in the software, we're going to follow up with the steps, starting with the first step, which is to prepare the model. We have the model prepared and ready to go right here, and so we can move to the second step, which is to assign the material. The material requested is AISI 1020 steel, so let me go ahead and assign that from the material library real quick. I will go to my materials, right-click, edit material, and look for steel AISI 1020, and then click on apply. Close the window, and now we have our material applied. The third step is to start a simulation study. So I can go here to my simulation tab and click on new study, have that selected to static, and then click on the green check mark. And this will start a new study. Now that we are inside the simulation study, we can move into the fourth step, which is to apply the fixtures. The table we have here is supposed to be fixed from the back end, so let me go ahead and apply that fixture. Here in my simulation tree, I can find fixtures, right-click, and then select fixed geometry. Have that selected to fixed geometry here on the top, and then on this space, I can select this fixed face. So if I click on it, I will have it pop up here in my selection, and then click on the green check mark. Now on my canvas, I can see those green marks indicating that the face is fixed. Moving to the fifth step, which is to apply the loads. In the case we have here, we are expecting a normal load that is equivalent to a mass of 250 kilograms. To apply this, I can go to the external loads title here in my design tree, right-click, and then select force. In the scenario we are given, the easiest way to apply the load is to switch to the metric system and input the value as 250 kilograms force. I can click on this drop-down menu that says SI, indicating the unit system I have, and then select metric. And once I do that, I will see the unit changes to kilogram force. Then on the space, I can simply input 250 kilograms force. Alternatively, we can also input the value in newtons by multiplying 250 by 9.8 for gravity. Now I have my value set up, I still need to indicate where will the force apply to and to which direction. And this is what this space is for. Now I have this selection space selected, I can come in here to where the force will be applied to and then select that. As for the direction, we want the force to be normal to the surface, which is already the case, and it's also indicated here by the option normal. So now I have my 250 kilogram force set up. I can click on the green check mark. Step number 6 is to generate the mesh. To do this, I can right-click on the mesh and select Create Mesh. This will get us this menu, and for this study, I am fully satisfied with the default option, so I will simply click on the green check mark. And once I do that, I will have my mesh generated, and I will be able to see it in my canvas. The 7th step is to run the study. So on the top, there's a button that says Run the Study. I can simply go ahead and click on it. This will run the simulation study for us. Once that is done, the first thing we will get is the stress distribution plot, which shows how the stress is distributed throughout the design. By default, I also have a couple of other plots which include the displacement and the strain. However, in this problem, we were only looking for the stress distribution, which we already have. And we're done. Now we can take those results and use them to inform design changes. Also, at this point, you know how to conduct your own static simulation studies. Just a disclaimer though, the study we just did was super simple. There are many different options and variations that can relate to static studies. Suppose you are looking to get a deep dive into SOLIDWORKS static simulations, you can check out our Simulation Associate course, in which we have so much packed all about simulation. We have the course linked in the description. Otherwise, do subscribe to this channel for more tips and tricks on SOLIDWORKS simulations. Also, comment below in what you want to see next. And I'll see you in the next video.